At the 2024 Critics' Choice Awards, Scott Patterson, the actor who played Luke, suggested an idea for Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life Season 2 that could serve as the perfect soft reboot. The beloved series Gilmore Girls introduces characters with big personalities, many of whom live in the small town of Stars Hollow, Connecticut. Almost a decade after going off the air, creator Amy Sherman-Palladino revived the show on Netflix with a 4-episode miniseries called Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. The miniseries brought back the beloved Gilmore Girls cast, minus Edward Herrmann. A Year in the Life has many flaws, resulting in mixed reviews. Still, many fans have been clamoring for a second season, and they're not the only ones. Actor Scott Patterson pitched his ideas for Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life Season 2 while walking the red carpet. Patterson thinks Lorelai and Luke should have kids, Jess should be their nanny and run a gym, and Rory should be the editor of the Stars Hollow Gazette, via Brit Plus Co. Though the actor wouldn't have control over the storyline, his ideas could soft reboot Gilmore Girls. Patterson's idea for Luke and Lorelai would welcome a new generation of kids to Gilmore Girls. Paris standing with Luke and Lorelai at her surrogacy clinic in the Gilmore Girls revival A Year in the Life. While the show includes many other aspects, Gilmore Girls' central theme is the relationship between mothers and daughters. If Amy Sherman-Palladino ever wants to continue the series, she would need to introduce a new generation of children to fill in the gap now that Rory is an adult. By revealing Rory's pregnancy in the last moments of the revival, she sets up a child who could continue the story. However, Scott Patterson's idea for Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life Season 2 would provide a better storyline for a soft reboot of the original series. In Gilmore Girls, Rory provides an outside perspective on Emily and Lorelai's relationship in Gilmore Girls, but she can only represent a single point of view. She can't offer discourse about a situation because she's one person. By introducing multiple kids in a soft reboot, the new Gilmore Girls could take more nuanced perspectives, having different kids align with Rory, Lorelai, and Emily to various degrees. Lorelai having multiple kids would also show how Rory could have turned out if she had siblings in Gilmore Girls. Jess owning a gym would mirror Luke's introduction in Gilmore Girls. Jess Mariano sits in the newspaper office in Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. At the start of Gilmore Girls, Luke is a diner owner, Lorelai's close friend, and an influential masculine figure in Rory's life. This sets the foundation for his storyline throughout the series. Luke's diner provides a place for Rory and Lorelai to hang out, engage with the town, and talk to Luke. It's one of the major landmarks that helps define Stars Hollow, Connecticut. If Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life Season 2 follows Scott Patterson's idea, Jess would be a gym owner, Rory's friend, and an integral part of Lorelai and Luke's life. Since Rory gets into tap dancing in A Year in the Life Season 1, she and her child could spend time at Jess's gym in the way that Lorelai and Rory do at Luke's diner in Gilmore Girls. These parallels between Luke and Jess would provide a jumping-off point for a soft reboot. Additionally, this plan wouldn't backtrack Jess's progress, since he can write books while running the gym. Patterson's A Year in the Life sequel would see Rory juggling parenthood and a newspaper career. Rory sitting at her desk in the Gilmore Girls revival. By the starting point of Gilmore Girls, Lorelai is a single parent of a 16-year-old daughter and works as the manager of the Independence Inn. Having been in this position for some time, Lorelai has found a good balance between these two parts of her life. However, it couldn't have always been this way. If Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life Season 2 follows Scott Patterson's idea, Rory could offer a glimpse into what life was like for Lorelai as she was first taking on a managerial role at the inn. Rory would have to work towards finding a balance between her role as a parent and her work as the editor of the Stars Hollow Gazette. This would undoubtedly become more complicated as the newspaper gains more traction and gets national attention, as Patterson specified in his pitch. As she attempts to manage the various parts of her life, she could lean on Jess, allowing him to step into the father figure role that Luke filled in Rory's life in Gilmore Girls.